Hey, what's up, beautiful people? My name is Khule Ngubane. I'm 25 years old and I'm a skateboarder from Durban. So we out here in my hometown and just gonna talk about my life, where I grew up, people that I've interacted with, because it's a very diverse world, being a skateboarder in this city. My first experience of skateboarding, I was 11 years old, and I actually saw Tony Hawk on TV, and I was like, whoa man, that's so dope. That's something like I feel like I could do, and never paid too much attention to it because I was staying in a township in Chesterville, and randomly, actually on my 12th birthday, year had passed, and when I turned 12, my grandfather randomly asked me, like, which he's never done ever in his life. He was like, yo dude, what do you want for your birthday? I was like, oh yeah, I skateboard. And we walked from Chesterville all the way to the Pavilion skate park. And I bought my first skateboard for 60 rand. And yeah, it was a Toys R Us skateboard. And literally I've skated hundreds of boards, but I still remember the graphic. So I realized from that moment that there's something special that was happening here. Welcome to the Ngubane house. All right, everybody, this is my grandfather, Mr. Emmanuel Ngubane. Bought me my first skateboard. So my grandma, my mama, Ngubane. I love her too much. Growing up in a place like Chesterville and since I was a young kid, I was very conscious and I was very different from an early age. So for me, it was like living in a war zone, I'll be honest, because it's like I'm super different. From 5 years old, I can speak my native tongue, which is Zulu and English, and most people there cannot do that, you know, most kids. So I was I was bullied a lot. My first bully, I was 6 years old. Going to primary school, he just bullied me every day. And as I got older, the same thing would happen in Chesterville, of just like people that are negative, because the township, or what we call the ghetto, it's not an easy place. When people live in poverty, they don't have normal thoughts because they're like in survival mode. They don't think like the everyday person that has everything that they need. So I experienced a lot of negativity. I felt very alienated, you know, being young and different, but through skateboarding, that just helped me focus. I just kept my focus and my energy on that.
Khule skating is like another level, you know. It's crazy that he says he's my fan because I follow skateboarding in the world, you know, and he's definitely like one of the best skateboarders we have out of South Africa. So it's really, really dope that he happened to be my fan because I'm his fan. So it's like fan of a fan. But yeah, man, when he's skating, he's like another level, you know. I think South Africa is also producing like a lot of good skaters.
I've been skating for 15 years, and in the last 12 years, it's been a place I've been coming to religiously. Once the Pavilion skate park had closed down, this had to be a new home for us. So. Started skating at 12, by 15 in South Africa sponsored. So by getting sponsored, just opened those different doors of travel. First started off locally, I traveled all over South Africa and then to traveling all over Africa, and now through Monster Energy, getting on that high level of where my skating's on an international level that we can showcase it. It's also giving me these platforms and opportunity to just like spread my wings in a way. When you're in South Africa, the first thing you think about of South Africa is Cape Town. So it's also nice to get to show Durban because these are two coastal cities. I spend lots of time in Cape Town. I love it. But I feel like Durban has a lot to offer as well. From the spots, they're very like smooth spots, as the stadium, one of the best floors you'll ever skate. To rails, to like, ledges. There's everything, to a nice skate park as well at the beach. So there's really a big scene here. It's just that it's not as well documented, into like the global scale of things. So it's nice also get to showcase that. Pump track that's been recently built at Chesterville has made a huge difference because now I can focus on the kids there to teach them how to skate, because till this day I'm the only skateboarder that does like tricks and do what we do, but there's been two cool young boys that I've really been investing my time in that just like to pump on the track, and just try to expose them to that skateboard, because there's only soccer and there's only like crime there. Like there used to be a basketball court, I used to jam there, so it's pretty dope that they have a skate park now, type of vibe, I've always been recording music. I have footage since I was like 15 of me using like skate parts for my own stuff and using my own songs. So I've been doing it for years, but after a while I did stop because people are very negative about it in this country, and I also got scared once I got more successful in skateboarding. My sponsors is that messing up the image. So it's pretty interesting that like I went through a heavy phase of depression. I was winning a lot of contests in this country and I was doing like the best, doing the most, but I was unhappy until I started pursuing the music again. And now it's amazing it's coming full circle because I'm releasing my first project, which is called Skater/Rapper. And you guys are gonna hear some of the music that's gonna be playing. So I'm pretty excited to also initiate that different world, because skating is a different world to music, but yet they're both two creative outlets that work together. So I'm really blessed to be able to find that perfect balance with them.
I had to make a decision cause I got tired of waiting. Going hard on these verses like I would do with skating. People thinking I'm crazy or cool and going stupid, cause I be putting all my passion into making music. I'm learning not to judge or even hold a grudge. Your heart is filled with envy. You hate because you ain't me. Watch me connect the dots, so climbing up the charts. Stay wavy like the ocean, rather not show emotion. Cause when you do, everybody just wanna take advantage. And where were you when I struggled and mama couldn't manage? No father figure, but somehow I still became a man. Now Spanish woman call me.
My creation process is thanks to skateboarding. Skateboarding has allowed me to travel the world, and through that I can tell my stories through music. So literally from anywhere I've been around the planet, when I see certain things, certain people live a different life from me, it inspires a lot in my music. And of course my friends, my own personal struggles. Yeah, it's a bit of everything just combined in one, so that you can truly understand the person that I am, because I'm very gifted at skateboarding, but I also feel I'm gifted at music too. And these are some things that I can't deny myself too. I have to be very open, and yeah, that's what I feel like I've been able to teach other people by pursuing that as well. Indigo Skate Camp, very beautiful place. As you can see, the sun's setting. I used to come here when I was younger, so it's pretty cool to also come back and give back to the kids because I've made it big and it's so different from like Chesterville, the township life or the ghetto compared to like farm life. Here you see cows, beautiful sunsets, there's a river over there, so it's like really an awesome vibe just to teach the kids that aren't so like known of the first world and how we in the first world live, because I once was that kid, and now it's interesting to come back that I've had so much change, and to also see them like getting stoked on me is really a hype on that. It's pretty cool to see that skateboarding can now be something that can change your life in Africa as well, because there's not a lot of opportunity and a lot of kids, like I said, don't believe in that dream stuff. So it's nice to be able to be that example and still be able to help them, because when I'm at home, if I'm not traveling doing tours, I'm always doing contests just to host for the kids, to give them hope and stuff like that, and speak to the government so that they can build skate parks, you know, so that there can be a better future for skating, because now it's bigger than just skateboarding. You represent your country. Skating's in the Olympics, and that's been my pitch and my big motivator now. And I don't want it to be just me. You know, I want it to be the next African kid that can do that when I'm done with it. You know, because it's all about cycles. You know, you have your time, also give someone else time.